then?
How they see themselves?
Yeah.
As being like the scapegoat of everyone, of the society.
But if you were to ask them, if you're really close to them and you were to ask them, what would you identify as?
Creole.
What would they say? They would say Creole.
Yeah, some of the. It's like a whole identity that they've created, and then they can be very proud of it as well. You know, like a resilience kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like, oh no, we're not the wrongdoers in the society. We are Creole. We're proud to be Creole.
They have a rich culture.
Yeah, we love to enjoy ourselves and everything too. You know. So this can be quite sensitive, and this, and then. So yeah, yesterday in Berkeley, so we had this transgender girl, and then so everyone was pretty much older than 21, except we had a very young one,
and one who ran away, basically. The 16-year-old who ran away.
Yeah. So we got Bradley, who was younger, and then we've got one 16-year-old who ran away. Actually, he came to the Center of Learning where we were doing the interview, but we didn't organize yet for the room. So we were still waiting outside, and then waiting for other people other participants to come. And I went to talk to them, and I told them, "Oh, you stand by Ted?" And they were like, "Yes." And I presented myself, and then they introduced themselves as well. So I asked them for their name and their age. I was very happy to get this guy, and I remember his name. His name was Gael. And then I told them to wait. Ted is going to get more people, and then we'll start.
Did you ask any questions then?
No. And then I saw them starting to walk away, and then the other guy as well, the slightly older guy as well, kind of was getting out of the compound, you know. And then Ted came on time and stopped the elder guy, slightly elder, relatively elder. So he was like the eldest in the group yesterday. And then I told Ted to go and get the 16-year-old. No, Ted came to see me, and then I was like, "Where's the other guy? Where's Gael?" And then he was like, he's gone. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to participate. He's scared. I was like, "Go get him." And then he went, and then he tried to convince him, but he didn't want to come because he was scared that people will know that he injects, because no one knows that he injects. But then in this center where we were, so many people come and go, and for different things. You get groups of women who meet, group of youth. There's remedial class going on. There's so many things, random things. The other time there was kids watching movies, you know.
Do you think it could be because he got inside and he recognized some people who might be reivindicating their status of injectors, or were well known,
but
and
there was no one
identify with them,
but
or something?
It was just him and the other guy.
Just two of them.
Yeah, remember there was just two of them. No one else came, and not everyone knows that Ted injects, you know, because even the guy who works in the center doesn't know that Ted used to be an injector or whatever. Maybe it's because of the elder guy who was with him, because he has quite a strong pulse, you know. Do
you think he would be an influential person, or?
Yeah, because he's the eldest, and he's the one. He's gone to prison, and everyone in the cité knows that he's.
It's John? No.
The one who was sitting just in front of me. I can't remember his name.
The black guy.
He's got a little braid that goes behind his hair.
John. No, Sandro.
Yeah. Yes. So Sandro is quite popular, and he tells you he works with... that was something interesting as well. Remember how we haven't got a mixed kind of group in terms of socioeconomic?
Yeah.
Because we focus in the city, and the others are very invisible. But I asked him questions, because he was saying that he's ever sold a syringe for 400 rupees.
Wow.
I was like, what? He was like, yes, you know, when the big guys come in their car, and we are like, they don't come in the city, you know, they are outside of the city with their big Jaguar or Mercedes or whatever.
And we'll explain the fancy cars that we see every day.
Yeah.
We're wondering who these guys are. They might be the dealers.
Yeah, it's either the dealers or the rich people coming to get drugs at Berkeley.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then they were like, and then they asked us to go get, to buy drugs for them, and then buy syringe, and then sometimes I inject them. So Sandro said this. Sometimes I inject them, and then they leave. And then they leave, you know.
So he's a doctor as well, kind of.
Sometimes he's not like a professional doctor. Not professional, but like...
Well recognized.
Yeah, but he does it for people. He can do it. And then there was like this little guy, Bradley, he was called, who also said that he as well likes people when, you know, he's walking down the street and the big car stop and asks, where can you get? And then he takes their money and then he runs away with their money.
Oh, really?
He never comes back.
So funny.
Yeah, because he knows these people won't get out of the car to go to chase after them because they don't want to be seen. And they don't want people to know that they come to buy drugs. So
they would be the richer population.
Like the rich population. And then I asked Sandro a lot of questions about this population because we can't reach them. So I asked him a lot of questions, and I was like, so here in the city everyone does it, so you can get influenced by your peers, but then how do the richer people get into it? And he was like, yes, it's mostly party and then for sex, you know, to be able to have better endurance in sex, and then that's how it starts. And then he tells me it's not just men, he is woman as well. So he knows men and women in this like who are like lawyers and everything who come.
Older people then?
No, maybe some of them young as well, but like lawyers, like 27 or whatever, who come and buy drugs. And he has his contacts. He says that he used to buy for them.
A jockey for rich people.
He is a jockey for rich people. And this time where he like sold one syringe for 400 rupees, this guy was like a very rich guy who was kind of who wanted to show off, and he was like, oh, go get me, I pay you 400, go get me a syringe, you know.
Wow.
Like to show power and that he can buy anything he wants. He even told me that there's like some big people like ministers or something like that.
Wow.
It's not the first time I hear this. It even came out in the Plaisance focus group, I think, or when people were saying that everyone buys in Berkeley, and there's even big people, like rich people who
to buy brown, not synthetics.
No, brown sugar.
Wow.
Yeah, brown sugar. Yeah.
Was he a bit bragging about it? Like, yeah, I'm in contact with richer people.
He was bragging a little bit, but I could see how it was real as well.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He was bragging, but still it's real information. You know, it's because we know it happens, but no one has ever said it like the way he said it in the focus group yesterday.
I wonder how they see the richer people, like if they see them like fools, a bit like, yeah, I'm stealing his money and I'm running away. Like they're a bit fools compared to us. We know the streets, we know how it's done, this kind of...
Yeah, like guys like Bradley, they can, I don't think they see the rich people as fools, but more like as people they can steal money from.
Mm-hmm.
But not fools, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they even think whether people are fool or not. I don't see it like they think in terms of them being fools.
Mm-hmm.
But it's mostly as, okay, they have money, I need to make the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always about money and what can I get out of it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
how much I can get out of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's always about this. It's not about, oh, can I fool him or not. It's like, they will do it. They will try their best to take the most out of them. This is their motto. I don't know whether you've noticed it so far. It's always like this, you know. Whenever there's a chance to steal from someone,
Mm-hmm.
And then